Okay, welcome back to Lesson 75 in Saxon's second edition, Algebra 1/2. This lesson is on powers and roots of fractions. Now, we know what powers are. Those are exponents, and it means multiplied to the power of, which in this case would be 2 to the third power means 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times itself 3 times. Here we have 1/2 to the third power, so we would do it the same way as we do the whole number. We would say 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2. So, in A, we have 1/3 squared. That simply means 1/3 times 1/3. When we multiply, we get 1/9. B is 1/4 to the third power, which means 1/4 times 1/4 times 1/4 for an answer of 1/64. Alright, the radical sign, or you might call it the square root sign. When we use that, we're asking a question, and the question is, what number used as a fraction, a factor, in this case 3 times, equals the given number? So this expression, the cubed root of 1/64, asks us to find the number that will multiply by itself 3 times to equal 1/64. So this is the answer. We're looking for the number times itself 3 times that would give us this answer. Well, we just on the other page saw that 1/4 times 1/4 times 1/4 is 1/64. So the answer to this problem would be simply 1/4. This asks us to simplify the square root of, now here we don't need to put the 2, we could put it, but it means the same thing with or without it. What number times itself equals 1/16? Well, if we know the square root of 16, then we know that that number would be 1/4. And in this one, the cubed root of 1/27 means what number times itself 3 times would equal 1/27. Well, what is the cubed root of 27? It is 3. So 3 times 3 times 3 would equal 27. And then we need to put a 1 on top of every one of those because it is a fraction. Okay, so your practice problems, 1/3 cubed, or to the third power. That means 1/3 times 1/3 times 1/3, and we just did that one, didn't we? We know that equals 1/27. This number means what number times itself 3 times would give us an answer of 1/8. Well, the cubed root of 8 is 2. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. We'll put a 1 on each one of those. And the answer is 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 equals 1/8. So, our answer for this one would be 1/2. C says 1/2 to the fourth power equals what? Well, we're going to write it out 4 times. And we know 2 to the fourth power, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. So this would be 1/16. And D is very simple. The square root of 1/64 would be 1/, what is the square root of 64? Right, it's 8. So the square root of 1/64 then would be 1/8. Okay, good job on your math. I will see you next time for lesson 76.